What is up, guys? Hfmasters here, and today we have a look at all of the Ninjago Summer 21 sets all together, all in one place. I have shoved them all into this overly small area, trying to make it work. This wave is a grand total of $490. It has 4,828 pieces, and there's a lot of stuff here, so let's go ahead and split them up, starting first with the Legacy sets. The Legacy sets here round out the 10th anniversary sets they started back in the Winter Wave, and obviously, since most of those sets already were included in that first wave, there are only 2 sets here. If you saw my comparison video about the Fire Dragon, you already know my general thoughts on it. I'm not going to go too in depth here, but basically, I think that it's a pretty good set, although it does have a flawed design. The Ultrasonic Raider, on the other hand, this set I think is just, it's okay. It's not overly great, it's not bad either. Basically, the best way I can round it out here is that if you have the 2015 or 2016 version, whatever, it's been a minute since it came out. If you happen to have that set, the Ultra Stealth Raider, I don't think you should bother with this set at all. This set's not bad, but this set is just a worse version of that set. It's that set in terms of functions and the basic design, but it's got aesthetics more similar to the 2012 set. So this set, if you have the Ultra Stealth Raider, I think this set's just not even really worth bothering with. But if you don't have this set's fine. There's nothing bad with it. I don't care for it that much because I have that other set. The Cbound stuff is clearly the main focus of this wave, as it should be. We not only have a ton of stuff, but we have a pretty large range of things. We got the submarine set, we got the dragon set, we have a mech, we have a car, and we have a whole temple set. So there is clearly a pretty cool and diverse selection of stuff here, and it's going to be hard to not find at least one thing that you like. The only problem I have personally here is that there is a big lack of villain stuff. It feels like I've been beating a dead horse in recent years on this, because it seems like every year Ninjago just moves away from villain sets, unless if it's a temple. It's like every year we get a temple set every wave, and then we'll occasionally get like a villain dragon set, but that's it. I really wish they would go back and make villain vehicle sets again as well. You know, I mean, I think that'd be cool for both Legacy or just regular stuff, but I don't know, they seem to be moving away from that, which is unfortunate. This wave also did come with 4 submarine style builds for the ninja, those ninja being Lloyd, Zane, Kai, and Cole. Jay didn't get one because he has the submarine car thing, and Nia didn't get one because she has the dragon. So the rest of the ninja, they get these little tiny ones just scattered throughout the sets, kind of like collectibles. I just want to show them all together. There's nothing too special about them, but they're cool to have. So since I don't plan on reviewing any of these sets, I figured I'd just go ahead and give my quick thoughts on all the sets, and also go ahead and re-rank them since my opinions have changed a little bit from the initial pictures. We'll go from worst to best, starting off with my least favorite. Let's go ahead and start with the Ninja Subspeeder. This is my least favorite when the pictures initially came out, and having it in person, my opinion has not changed. I will say I do like the overall design of the vehicle, but it's still the most boring set of this wave. The Ultrasonic Raider has moved down for me a little bit. Like I said earlier, the fact that I already have the Ultra Stealth Raider makes this set worse because they're basically the exact same set, but this one is just not done as well. This is something that most people are just not going to have a problem with, but for me as someone who does have the other set, I am a little bit biased, I guess, and this set's just not that great for me personally. Lloyd's Hydra Mech is a set I actually like a lot more in person. The proportions are still a little bit off, especially on that arm area with the claw, but it's not too bad, and the overall design is pretty solid, and for a $20 set, I don't think you can really go wrong with this. The Fire Dragon is a set I really do love the look of, but the design is just not as good as it should have been. The stability is an issue, and it's a shame that the stability just isn't there because this would have been a really good set otherwise. Still, I do really like this set, but it could have been better. The temple set is a lot bigger than I expected it to be. It does have some nice details throughout it, and there are decent space for minifigs. And I do like the Wajira build a lot, but I do still wish that instead of making the Ninja Subspeeder, that they would have just released a standalone $40 Wajira set in its place and focus on making a bigger and better temple build, which could have combined with the separate Wajira set. Now, obviously, that didn't happen, and what we got is still good, but I do think that is a bit of a missed opportunity. The Water Dragon is pretty much exactly what I expected it to be, and I love it. I got no complaints about it. It's a great dragon, although I will say, I do still think Firstborn and the Skull Dragon are a little bit better. And then, of course, last but not least, we have my favorite set of the wave, the Firstborn Brickhead. Of course, you thought I was going to forget about the Brickhead 3-pack. It's not even about the other two. Those two are okay, but the Firstborn ones are really where it's at. This is the best one. No, okay. In all seriousness, number one, obviously the Hydra Bounty, although I do actually like the Firstborn Brickhead a lot. But the Hydra Bounty is obviously my favorite set of the wave. It's the biggest set, it's the best set. It is a little expensive, 130 is a lot. I don't think it's too bad. I don't think it's overpriced or anything, although you could definitely argue your money could be spent better elsewhere, because for that much, I mean, Monkey Kid just had the brand new Bone Demon set for $120 sets. I also like that set a lot, and you know, that's cheaper than this one, but this set's still very good. I'm a big fan of it. Alright, so now with that out of the way, let's get into the overall here. I think this is a pretty solid wave, all things considered. Obviously, my biggest complaint is that I wish there was more villain stuff, but the overall range of things, legacy included, I think you get a lot of good stuff here. There is a little bit of something for everyone, even if I wish we could have gotten just a little bit more diversity between the ninja and the villains. But that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.